Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Black G92 back on here for a quick little live stream before I just get myself prepared for evening and all that good shit. But anyway, this is the last live stream for 2023 officially, so I did plan on doing another. I already got like 2 reactions, actually 3 reactions up. So from last night and 2 for today, so it'll hold y'all over till like maybe sometime next year, like which is gonna be the next few hours, of course. Yeah, so I might post something maybe the day after New Year's because I'm gonna be rested up, want to just relax and all that good shit. So yeah, that's just what the game plan is. But what was the word I'm looking for? But yeah, man, be sure to tune in for any other videos I got in store, and got a few other ones I still got to react to, but this is like the most I'm gonna go ahead and crank out. Maybe I might record something else and then just throw it out there for the hell of it. I mean, for the lulz. Yeah. So that's just what it is, and I think of plan on just having a phone line, post my little phone numbers, and then people could call in and just talk their shit. You know what I mean? Just let me know where you're from and all that. Probably post the phone lines and post a phone line. Like probably my probably might use a different number, so then I have a bunch of random people just calling me at different hours of the night and all that good shit. So, yeah. Yep. What was I about to say? Oh, yeah, anyway, I saw my boy Josh's little like 13 best hip hop albums and the worst ones, which okay, that's surprising. One that threw me off was when he listed Gunna and he's just making all this big deal as if Gunna like assaulted somebody, some shit like first off, like Gunna didn't exactly snitch, he just kind of took a plea deal, and that's the difference between like telling on somebody. The only thing he confessed to was just naming YSL as a gang, but that's about it. No one went to jail because of Gunna. If anything, them dudes did it to themselves from getting locked up. And like people just seem to get things all twisted and such, and then they just run off at the mouth saying, "Oh, you snitch," but that said snitch that you claim snitch that's the person you claim that snitched still selling records though. No one gives a shit about it. I don't know why my boy Josh is still upset about that whole thing. Like, bro, that's not your situation, dog. Like, you're not in it. Like, chill out. I'm sure he would did the same shit if he was in that situation. So I was like, oh, you know who it is, blah blah blah. All sad and shit. Like, bro, relax. Like, it's over with. The whole situation is damn near over with. Like, and plus, it's not like Gunna raped somebody. Like, you may seem like the nigga like was a serial rapist or had killed people. Like, chill out. And he said the album was the worst one. Like, I'm thinking how and why? Because that's one of the best mainstream albums that came out this year. But other than that, the other albums on that list didn't really bother checking out. So, and his reasoning is, it's cool for what it was, as far as like the worst album list and best album list, which I might go ahead and just announce mine, since I haven't even began to post a 15 one. It's supposed to be 15, but it's gonna be 14. And it's gonna be the worst list because like I said before in my live stream last night, I got burnt out. I mean, I just got fucking overwhelmed to have to keep up every goddamn album that comes out every fucking Friday. Shit. Damn, it's hard to even keep up with the shit. And plus, most of it, like, I'm just don't have interest. I mean, most albums I don't have interest in checking out. I might check out some project that came out this year, of course, going into 2024. See what I missed out on, and hey, it's still available, so I might still say my 2 cents on it. But yeah, that's the one thing I just highly disagree with Josh's list of worst albums, because That Gift and the Curse was a hot ass album. I don't care what the situation was or what happened, because I already said before, he just took a plea deal. He ain't took a stand and point out no fingers at nobody in particular. Because honestly, who can name who went to jail because of Gunna? Like, if you can't answer that, then you're just a stupid motherfucker. So, if you sit around, oh, Gunna snitch, shut the hell up. And most of the people that want to get upset about it have no problem with their rappers have got murder charges, fucking accused of sexual assault, rape, and amongst other shit, amongst all type of crazy shit. But as soon as they even hear about rappers snitching or being gay, it's like, oh, we gotta draw the line. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, man, that's one thing I just dislike about this era's like rap fans. Like, they're not consistent. Like, with their who they want to cancel. Like, they're cool with like people have murders on their belt or like done some or violated women and all that. Like, but they draw a line when it comes to when the rapper comes out to be gay or like they're so supposedly a snitch. Like, okay, this says a lot about your standards and about you as a person, low key. If you got no issue with people actually hurting people, but yet, okay, but it's whatever, man. It's whatever. I'm not even gonna go down that path because at the end of the day, it's entertainment. This shit's supposed to be entertainment. You're supposed to buy the albums, not no records, not no jail records, bro. That's the whole purpose of being a fan. Supposed to buy the albums and the music, not just buy like buy no freaking jail records, bro. And that's low key the sad part about being a fan of hip hop. Like, you just thinking, damn, they made some great music, but won't hear from them again because they're dead or in prison. That's low key sad when you think about it. The amount of rappers that have like passed away from gun violence and health complications and overdoses. It's definitely something that needs to be discussed amongst fans. Like, how we gonna go about this reduced amount of like rappers, young and old, just pass away from like gun violence and drug overdoses, health complications. Like, that's something that needs to be like really seriously discussed because it can't keep on going on. But anyway, I'm done with that rant. But like I said, I got a whole lot of shit to say that have yet to be said. So I'm just getting it all out, just unfiltered, unscripted, before the year ends. So then people won't be like, oh, we could have said this then and there. But hey, I'm saying it now, so fuck it. Whoever's in the comments, whoever's in the viewer section, in the little chat, let me know what you're from and what's your plans for the New Year's. Let me know what your plans for the New Year's, man. Let it be known. Represent where you from and all that good shit. But yeah, what was about this? I did want to talk more about the all women cipher that Lotto put together for Double XL. I was very impressed. Like, she definitely came through with the talent and all that. With all the other female rappers in there, a lot of them I'm familiar with, and also first time hearing them rap. More so Mana Leo. Yeah, Mana Leo was my first time hearing her rap. Good. Now I've heard of Flo Milli on songs and her terrible Double XL freestyle. Like, let's be honest, that shit was horrible. It was, man. It definitely wasn't as bad as Coil Ray, but it wasn't nothing to write home about neither. It was on that same category of the worst like verses on there. But in this one, it was slightly much better. It was definitely much better indeed. Much better than what she did on that Double XL freestyle. It wasn't as, now compared to other ones, it's slightly on the weaker side. Well, initially I did, but yeah, still kind of feel that way even after seeing the reaction that Stevie Knight did for it, and he felt she had the best one. It's like, okay, well, I might slightly disagree, but it's all good because she did come through with the bars. She said some slick shit in her verse, but I'm just like, I still think like Mellow Bucks came through had the best. It's either Mellow Bucks, but not Bucks, Mellow Bucks, or Lotto or Mana Leo, who had the best one. Maya the Don came through with it too, so I can't just leave her out of the conversation. So it's pretty solid. And shout out to Prince 1620, man, for coming through and giving comments about it and saying he appreciated me for reacting to it, saying they rap better than some of these dudes on that Double XL freshman. I think he probably was talking about the one that came out this year. And if that's the case, then I agree with you. And just most of these guys, period, like they got it. So hopefully they just keep on grinding and striving and staying focused on building up their careers and such, and don't get caught up in too much of the negative bullshit that's out there, because there's a whole lot to get throw off at young superstar, for real, especially with the social media especially with social media, how invasive it is, and every last move that you make is just under a freaking microscope. Now all the veterans, they should know better by now. Cardi B. You want to sit there and like just cry about Offset doing you dirty, and of course throwing your ass at some club in revenge against how he did you, but yet get upset when people have their concerns about how you're going about meeting up with Offset after you say all this stuff about him. I mean, can't really do that. You feel me? Like, granted, there's some people that are evasive and rude, but still, I'm sure most of her fans are just legitimately concerned. I mean, and plus, I'm sure she's also dealing with the pressure of competing with the Sexy Reds, Ice Spices, and who else? Who else came out this year? Glorillas. And it's another oh yeah, Doja Cat. I mean, Doja Cat been around for a minute, but like Doja Cat's, Doja Cat, and shit. There's quite a few other female rappers that done took over Cardi B's lane, and yeah, she definitely feeling that pressure. And of course, the Offset thing. So yeah, she's dealing with a lot right now. And instead of just spaz out on Instagram, social, and Twitter, she needs to go ahead and take a break, take a breather. Don't mean like just pay motherfuckers dust. Like, cause there's some people that say fucked up things about her, I'm sure, and she does seem like a real one. You know what I mean? So, in spite of all the craziness she done said, and and plus the dumbass interview she did with Joe Biden, outside of all that, she seemed like a real one. So, I just hope for the best and hope, and also especially for her kids, of course, Culture and the other son and their son that I forgot the nigga name. Well, I shouldn't have said that. I forgot that little boy's name. So I just hope that the kids she had with Offset, they straight. That's the main one I'm concerned about. The other two, Cardi, Offset, they'll just have to like act this. They just have to just like deal with whatever they're dealing with and keep the shit off social media. People because most people don't need to know all that shit. But unfortunately, it sells magazines and books and documentaries, especially if it's a woman in pain just lash out her like ain't shit husband. So of course that's gonna sell books because we in this Me Too era, and of course like they got peace the audience of feminists. So yeah, they gonna like definitely gonna crank out that story, putting an angle to it. And it's not to say Offset is innocent, of course not. Like the man did what he did, he ain't shit. So at the end of the day, like, you shouldn't step out on somebody that you supposedly love and you're married to. Then again, like Cardi should have been known that Offset wasn't shit because he had 3 baby mamas. 3 baby mamas. You expect them to be loyal to you? That's retarded. That's flat out retarded. Anyway, I'm done. I'm not gonna speak on it no more. Hell, let's get back to the hype. Let's get back to just talking about something that's more uplifting and such. What was it? What else I got? What else I wanted to talk about? But yeah, man, be sure to look up my reaction videos and let people know about this channel because it's gonna be a lot more on the way, a lot more content, and I do plan on getting back on the day in the life of Black G, revamp that series. It's gonna directly follow up the last episode. Last episode that came out 4 years, about to be 5 years. It'd be 5 years ago, going into this following March of 2024. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. And it's gonna be, as far as the number of episodes, ain't no telling. Depends on how I'm feeling and what I have recorded for said channel. And I'm gonna record just a lot more in general. Just like day-to-day life shit that may be on the hard drive, and who knows, might be dug up for a future documentary on some Kanye West shit. Because in spite of all the stupid shit Kanye West has said, can't deny that the man knows how to keep his name in the headlines. And of course, not to mention, his musical abilities is second to none, of course. You know what I mean? He's definitely a visionary when it comes to the music. Everything else, yeah, work in progress and worth not mentioning, for real. And speaking of which, I do hope the Vultures album does see a release date, but based on his recent comments, I'm not even 100% sure if that's even going to happen. You know what I mean? Because, I don't know, he keeps on putting his foot in his mouth with these rants, man. Like, bringing up Hitler and shit. Like, bro, are you just dumb, bro? Like, are you this dumb? Like, are you purposely just want to make your career that much harder on yourself? because it's a lot of it's self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted, bro. You just did this is stuff you just do to yourself. I mean, like, and Kanye West should like move different and not just say everything that first thing that comes to his head. I mean, that's what a normal person would do. Unfortunately, these famous motherfuckers, that's what they on. They just want to say the first thing that comes in their mind, not think about what's gonna affect, how it's gonna affect their career and such. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, being outspoken and saying what's on your mind, but just move smarter, man. Especially when you're mid 40s. Like, cause yeah, Kanye West is 45, 46 years old. Yeah, he getting way too old to be just wilding out like this. Time to pipe down. Take your meds, please. Yeah, which is another thing Kanye West should do is take his meds, so he won't get on these like tangents and rants. Man, I guarantee it. That's gonna hold him back from getting invited to verses. Cause if he was in the verses with another producer, he's gonna go off on some rant, and that shit might get shut down. For real. Cause it's like, we're not here for your dumbass incoherent rants. We're here to hear the music. And that explains why certain people that he was friends with want to keep their distance, because they still got to make sure their families are fed. I mean, so can't just risk their finances on a friend that's going to keep on putting their foot in their mouth. But, all right, on another subject, what was it? Damn, there's something else too that I wanted to speak on. I think that's about it, really, that I could say. Oh, yeah. My top 14 as of now, rap albums. Let's get to it. Yeah, top 5 best hip hop albums. Let's get to it. Not top 5, top 15. And it's like kind of mixed up, so the list might look different when I post it on my discussion board. But number 1 for certain. Well, let's go ahead and switch this thing around. So then, it won't look too crazy. Yeah, number 1 would be Nas, Magic 3. Number 2 would be Rome Streets and Big Ghost. Big Ghost LTD, Wasn't Built in the Day. Number 3 would be Jay Worthy and Rock Marciano's joint, Nothing Bigger Than the Program. Number 4, Tony Yayo, The Loyal. And number five would definitely be Lloyd Banks, Curse of the Inevitable 3, Pieces of My Pain. That shit hard as a motherfucker. Like, and of course Lloyd Banks got personal with it, speaking on his daughter and everything, which is a nice touch to it. Now number 6 be that Flea Lord Chris 2-3 Zone album. And number 7, Jim Jones, A Hitmaker, Back in My Prime. Number 8, Tony Yayo, The Loyal. Number 9, Gunna, A Gift and a Curse. I don't care what other people say about it. All dope ass album. Number 10, Jay Worthy, Kamaya, and Harry Fraud's joint, American Dream. Number 11, Travis Scott, Utopia. 12, DJ Muggs, Soul Assassins 3, Death Valley. 13, Larry June, Night Shift. Number 14, Killer Mike, Michael. All them shits I feel are just the best of the best that comes to this rap shit. Like, I'm sure there's a lot more that I missed out on, but this is definitely a list. And I've changed up the ranking a little bit as far as like the ranking and all that good shit. My man, this nigga here just keep talking about something I was already spoken on earlier. Like, bro, I'm not even on that time no more. Like, cause he talking about this one video of this woman with her kids like revealing an outfit and such. Like, okay, I spoke on it already, and I don't need to keep. And that should have been. Yeah, that's the 14 albums I got for this year. I feel it's the best albums, mixtapes, EPs of 2023. So I'm gonna post it on my description on the not discussion, but the community page and all that, so then you can give your 2 cents on it, what you think. And I might number 15 would definitely probably be, since I've listened to the majority of the project anyway, would definitely go to Mises the Raptivist, because most of those songs are pretty dope. I might put that on number 15. And like I said before, there's gonna be a lot more that I missed out on. And I might even speak on them probably sometime in the future. Might get a chance to. Cause man, it's hard to really keep up with albums and all that good shit. Cause god damn, so many of them. Hard to keep up with them bitches. Oh damn, I got 2 people in. Let me know. Hey, let me say what's up in the chat. Say what's up in the chat. And I was about to go ahead and log off in a minute. For real, because I was in the middle of like just mentioning my top 15 best hip hop projects of 2023, which is only 15, which is like the true number of, not even number of projects. I listen a lot more, and at one point I was listening to like R&B and like funk music, low key. Quite a bit of Prince and quite a bit of the Dreams. Quite a bit of the Dreams catalog. I slept on the Dream heavy when it comes to the albums. I had no idea that the Dream has some great albums, like especially with the Sex Tape volumes 1 to 3. That compilation is hits. Now I may not listen to it in its full completion in one sitting like I did. It's gonna be a matter of days. Actually, I did that in a matter of days too. But man, it's work. It's the type of project you just don't listen to at once. You gotta break it down. There's a lot of songs, like 40 some songs. Now, honorable mention would be that Uzi Vert joint, but since he dropped like multiple versions of the same album, it's like okay now, like you sound like he's not does have confidence in his own work, and I don't like that. Seeing that from my artists, sound like they're insecure and all that. But anyway, that was that on that. And I might change the list probably in another week or 2. Who knows? But as of now, it's gonna be the official list, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. No more 2013 shit as far as videos on this year. But I might still do reactions to stuff that came out the past year and all that good shit going into 2024, because quite a bit I missed out. So might as well go ahead and just knock them things on out the first maybe 2-3 weeks of 2024, and then the updated shit that's coming out. So for those that logged off, hey, be blessed. I'm going to go ahead and log off real quick. It's your boy Black G92 about to sign off. Holla at your boy.